you can spare a few credits. That's your right. You want to do some good for the city? If you're serious, Phil Bonagre, but the latest in... Could you ask Sarafin? This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up the week delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
Just let me drink in peace.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joints. Well, except Aggie's.
Eloise can hook you up with a drink or...
Just keep your Council of Governors meeting our very own. Hopefully. I know your type. Freewheeling space ace.
Captain, it is. I have no objections. Objects is one of my simplest. Return soon.
An independent hauler? Then you've come to the right place.
Please stay. The House of Enlightenment is a place of... I lost this. While we're different, it's those bonds that make together. Not at all. Well, most of them. I'm not here to make. Having said all that, the house is always open for quiet reflection.
Hold it right there! You're in all kinds of trouble. You're coming with us.
The Freestar Collector's got a...
If it weren't for the walls.
IntelliWheat is revolutionary. Why waste time with brewing when you can do so much good and make so many more credits? For Weston, he's underfoot somewhere, either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or his brother Henry's the creative one. But he seems to have lost interest in growing the company. And now all he wants to do is brew beer. Vilburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small. Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all.
Or Mr. Crowley. I swear that Gelding branch is cursed.
Stranger! We can't do this alone, Annie. Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own head. But if they're far afield, they got no idea what they're in for. Do you want to warn them?
Filburn Agricultural Systems assessing threat level. Minimal. No Ashta detected.
Best you stay inside. If not, your funeral.
I want to learn how to play instruments, but I don't know if I
good news. What was the holdup anyway? Oh, that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you? Please, don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the Low House. I hate to ask it, but this next errand should be safe. Easy. Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me. A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least... It's touch and go sometimes. Pest are too much, and they could turn their back on the project. Too little, and people suffer. So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Russia Lands is a huge benefactor. The rate of firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile. But the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory. You are a breath of fresh air. Once you're done with that, come back. The weather has been good, so things are... If you ever are down on your luck, our door is always open.
You gotta have at least half of your power.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
Hello there. So good to see you. Good to meet you, friend. Hey, now I've got a memory for face. I make it a point to introduce myself as the founder. You're more than... Yes, I'm sure you know us. I like to think that we don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your... However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown. What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. That with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory. Sets us apart from the UC. You know our family's been doing well. We can afford to help more. Between thwarting bank robberies and helping the stretch, you have the city's thanks. Truly. What? Over there you live under the boot, but on Aquila City and the rest of the collective, you make your own destiny. Just look at yourself and what you've accomplished. You really believe that? The Freestar Collective isn't like List. We're independent-minded people that look out for each other and us. Don't turn away from your home, from your roots. But, well, if you've got a change of heart, You've made the right decision. Next. The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right here. The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement, the descendants of the original settlement. Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanov manor, but it's been a problem since the Hassanov family ran out of heirs. And hence, I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanov was Sahar. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. It didn't take long before the Ashta over. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Keela owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus. Blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful.